Give it up for Tony Hinchcliffe!
Fuck yes. Oh boy, am I excited about this one. You guys feel that fun energy in the room?
Fuck yeah.
There's a lot of love.
There's the Iron Patriot. As always, give it up for our head of security, the Iron Patriot.
Glad to be here. So glad to be here on this very hot week in LA.
Yeah.
It must be crazy under that suit.
I need to get some air conditioning in here.
What about just like tying bags of ice to like your belt area and just letting them melt throughout the day?
Well, the heat's least of my concerns. It's the weight. This is a very heavy costume. It's heavy.
How much does it weigh?
It's about 40 pounds.
Wow.
So that's a kettlebell nonstop.
It's all these funny jokes that take my mind off it, though, through the night.
Oh, thank you. You can listen to podcasts through your helmet?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Really?
I love listening.
Really? So you listen to things while you're dressed like that?
Yeah, I'm in my kitchen cooking like this, in the bathroom shaving.
I love it.
That must be a workout, though. Are you sore like sometimes?
Yeah, it's intense because I got to go out and make money on 4 nights a week. This is my 5th night out because I had to go out in Hollywood Boulevard and make some tips, to make money.
And you take the bus everywhere you go when you're dressed like that, right?
Yeah, because I can't sit down and I don't want to have to come down here and dress down here. It's better to be at home where I can look at the mirror and get it all straight.
Have you hung out with any of the other guys, like in like Superman, Wonder Woman, definitely Wonder Woman?
I know all those guys. It's, you know the guy that's on Confessions of a Superhero? You seen that documentary?
Yeah.
Yeah, Christopher Dennis. Yeah, I know him. He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
He takes himself real seriously. He's an intense dude.
Yeah. It seems like.
Yeah, he smokes a lot of weed, man.
Does he?
Yeah.
Does he ever hold you down? Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Does he what?
Does he ever hold you down and try to like advance sexually too?
No, he likes young girls.
Hey, how much pot have you been smoking lately?
Not much. I didn't get any last week. I didn't see Red Band after the show, but.
Oh yeah, you got to check in with us.
Yeah. That I really like that experience, and I listen to the Shroom Fest, and I like to get into some of that too.
Shroom. Oh wow, look at that. The Shroom Fest episode.
Yeah, with
Skeptic
Ari Shafir.
Tank?
Did you guys listen to that with Ari Shafir on the Skeptic Tank? They all went to Joshua Tree. That picture's great with U2, where you did a picture right next to U2, and you guys look real close to U2.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, Ari has the hat, and everybody looks.
It was a lot of fun. What do you think? What do you think you would do if you did mushrooms? Where would you go?
Deep into the deep crevices of my mind to ponder the mysteries of the universe.
I love it.
You know, reality's an illusion.
I love it. The Iron Patriot.
Fuck yeah. Head of security.
The head of security. He wasn't there for me 15 minutes ago, though, when I got stung by a bee on the stairway. Yeah, laugh it up, fuckers. Really funny. Fucking bee. I felt something land on my neck. I slap. I feel it flutter like I didn't kill it. Like I must have gotten the side of my finger on it. It flapped around. And then I slap it again, but right before the slap lands, boom. Got me. Back of the neck of all places. Which was really bad because my 2 closest friends to me have like the worst vision, and they're arguing over whether there's a stinger in there or there isn't. I'm just trying to find somebody with normal eyes. Give it up for Josh Martin, everyone. That's him.
Wow. He does not look like he has normal eyes.
Not the guy you want inspecting your neck to see if there's a bee stinger in there or not.
Was there still the stinger in there?
No, it wasn't.
Wow. Did he suck it out just to make sure?
Yeah.
Back of your neck?
Yeah. He sucked it out of my penis. All the venom.
The bee stings in my butthole.
Well, as you know, people, we have a lot of fun. There's been a lot of great news on the front of the show. Things are all taken off. It's all happening. You guys are part of something very exciting. Everybody knows pretty much the layout. We pick names out of a hat with always a new guest and always one of my funniest friends. And this week we have a very special guest that we're going to bring up now before we get it kicked off. Put your hands together for him, ladies and gentlemen, from the Naughty Show, from Comedy Central, Down and Dirty, everything. Punch Drunk every Monday, every Tuesday.
Yo, yo, yo.
The great Sam Tripoli.
How are you guys?
Come on.
It's good to be here. Good to be here. What's the word? Great show so far.
I am so excited to have you on this bad boy because...
this is one of the most unfuckable crowds I've ever seen in my life. This looks like a Sex Acts Anonymous meeting right here. Seriously.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for coming, guys.
I draw a really good-looking crowd of.
That's all right, dude. Ugly people buy merch. Not that you're ugly. You guys are. You're a good-looking crew, but ugly people buy merch. Trust me on that one. I like this guy. Who's this dude? You come here all the time, don't you? Yeah. You're like shady. Who are you, Russian? What are you, Siberian?
It's like the white Rick Ross.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, he's like, yeah, you got all. You're correct.
it's like Rick Ross dressed for less.
Yeah. Huh.
He's sitting next to Sarah Dresses. Remember her from?
Oh, big
week?
drama with this
Yeah.
one.
Well,
See?
yeah, she looks like big drama.
Sarah, why don't you come up here for a second? We need to.
Oh,
we need to
man.
talk to you.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, Sarah was there
up.
she is. At Sarah Dresses on Twitter. She missed her spot last week. What we did with her was
You're a comedian?
Yes.
and she was the only person who we don't go out of the bucket for. She was here the very first night that we did this show, and she was the only female that was willing to be part of it.
Why? Women don't want to be part of it?
No, that was then. It was just week one. Nobody knew what was going on. People thought I was just going to be completely mean to them, and like I was just going to...
Shit on them?
Right. Which, you know...
Not you, Tony.
No. You know, that happens organically.
Yeah.
But she was the only one, so we said, hey, as a reward for breaking the female ice on the show, why don't you close out every show? Plus, it was her first time doing stand-up, so we felt like we were building her from within, doing something really cool for her. And then,
Oh, she's the Rosa Parks of Killing Tony?
Yes.
Yeah, and we did not have this idea before. It just kind of organically happened. And
Right.
it was like, wow, she now has a spot on the show.
Yeah.
Right. And then,
And then
you
I
know,
fucked it up.
Yeah, you fucked it up big time.
she's learning a lesson in professionalism.
Most relationships in
Are you telling me that a young chick with big tits didn't appreciate the opportunities that was given to her? I've never heard of that before ever
that
in my
is
life.
exactly
ever,
what happened.
Ever heard of that?
That is
I've
absolutely...
never, I've never heard like an older guy bring up that point either.
Okay,
Oh.
that's cool.
Oh,
That's right.
jeez. That's one way to fix a burnt bridge, is
Yeah.
to burn it some more.
Yeah. Bring a little bit more gasoline to it.
Oh my God.
By the way, I've heard that before 1,000 times.
Yeah, real shocker.
Now,
No, I
and
had-
you know, she missed her spot, and we were, you know, the Iron Patriot now has a trademark noise that he makes when somebody gets blacklisted from the show. And so,
That is awesome.
when
I thought
that
this was
happens,
Police Academy for 2
Right.
seconds.
because we blacklist people, and if you missed a spot before, we're trying to police it, and yes, that would be the sound of us policing it, and you know, so Red Band and I were talking about how to handle this situation.
Yeah, so we decided, we heard a friend of ours, another female, a sexy female,
Oh, shit.
did comedy for her first time downstairs tonight. And
Alright.
we're going to try to give her a chance to fill your shoes, be the second Chrissy.
Yeah, fucking shocker. You don't get what you want from the first one, you bring in a new one.
That's right.
Yeah, we're all replaceable.
Bring,
This-
bring
this-
in the July model.
This is Hollywood.
Yeah.
This is how it works.
All right, cool.
So this is a lesson in professionalism.
All right. Oh,
Hear that? That's the sound of you waking up for a shift at 7-Eleven.
Red Band. Well written. Well
Oh
written.
yeah, baby, we're pumping. But so what we're actually going to call it is a probation to be decided at a later date, perhaps even at the end of the show.
It might become a dike-off. Who knows?
yeah, I'm into it.
It's true.
I'm halfway into it.
And the one who scissors the other one the hardest would then get to come back next week. That would be how that gets solved.
Or it could be a taste, like we taste which one.
Right.
Whoa.
This isn't a fucking sample.
You got mad at my fucking statement, and you're just loving their fucking
No,
statements.
I just said, like, how am I supposed to even fucking deal? What is this, like? Are we at fucking Costco?
Hey, it was actually because the parking meter expired, so you need to put some more change in.
Yeah, fucking sorry that I had to go put money in my in my fucking house. Like,
Sounds like poor
Well,
timing to
I
me.
got problems like everybody else.
What that is?
Uh-oh.
that's the death of
That's an
my
old school clock.
All right, are you guys done like fucking me? 'Cause-
I just started.
All right,
But he's quick, so don't worry.
Yeah.
typical.
Yeah. Who laughed at that?
All right, so
You're blackballed too.
Yes.
Can we blackball audience members?
yeah.
I just want to ruin people's lives.
And anytime you call it, he has to make that noise. So, just. Wait, did you do that?
That was not me. That was Sarah's vagina. Because it just got wrecked.
Cavernous. in it.
Has she done stand up on the show?
3 times.
3 times. Last week would have been her 4th time with the amazing Ari Shafir, and she decided to, in this business, you have to know when you have to put money in your meter, right?
What does this look, by the way?
Wait, was it because he was Jewish?
What the fuck does that mean? What is your look?
Old and sloppy.
You got the current glasses for old and sloppy.
No, then that wouldn't be old and sloppy. That'd be the opposite of the look I'm going for. But I want to know what your look is.
These two are going to end up fucking in like 5 minutes. I love it.
You got the first part of that right. Oh, fuck you.
You look
up.
like you're from the Echo Park of the North Pole. That's what you look like.
It's so original. I'm
my
shocked
God.
you didn't go, where's Waldo?
No, that's what you do. I go Echo
It's
Park
not.
of the North Pole and crush it.
Yeah. Waldo's too easy. You put that on planning to do a Waldo joke.
Wait,
No.
Waldo,
I'm sure you're fun. Listen, you're
Waldo
getting
would
too
fit her
angry.
then if it's
I don't
that
know.
easy.
I just dress how I fucking think looks good.
I am
And if
woman, hear me
other
roar.
people are fucking into it, sweet. Yeah,
Who said we're
cool.
not into it? How do you don't know I want to fuck elves? How do you not know that? You don't know what I'm into.
I've seen your
Because you come
stand-up.
here all
I've
fucking
seen
with your
stand-up. I know
vagina
you're
guarded
into it.
up, all angry. Come on, stop burning bras. Hang out for a little while. Okay? You don't got to march on everything, all right? You have full rights now. You can do whatever you fucking want to.
have
Loosen
full
the
rights?
fuck up. It's called comedy.
Full rights.
Yeah, you have full rights.
Shut the fuck up then.
Okay. I'm cool with
Oh,
that.
Jesus.
Get a room, you guys.
What
Get a room.
She's
Yeah.
such a...
You put me in a bad mood. You fucking blacklist me. Like, this is the first place I did this shit. Now you guys are like, I'm getting a new bitch.
No,
Fuck
this
off.
is just the beginning. You're still in the running. You're going to be back next week.
There you
Yeah,
go.
you don't know the rules of the game.
Yeah.
We're writing the rules
You
right
don't
now.
even know the rules of the game.
Right now, this
I
is
just
better than
said.
if you got up to do comedy.
Yeah, listen to the Patriot. Listen to
You're gonna,
the...
on the video, people are going to love this.
Listen to my squeaky arm of justice over there. I love what you say, Patriot.
There's
That's
anyone
great.
who knows about freedom of speech, it's the Patriot.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Exactly.
You know what, Tony? I think it's time we meet Kim.
Oh, you want to do that now? All right. Well, all right, there's Sarah. There goes Sarah, everybody.
Sarah.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the newest comedian in Hollywood, as of just less than probably half an hour ago, downstairs in the original room. Put your hands together for her, everybody.
There's
It's
still blood
Kimberly,
from the cherry that's popped.
Kimberly Congdon. Sure, if you want to, or you can lower it.
Look at that.
Yeah, got it. All right. Is it working?
Yes.
Is this thing on?
What's up?
Welcome.
Thank you.
How do you feel about being part of a live podcast and a show?
This is cool. This is awesome. Shooting the shit. I don't know.
So tonight was your first night doing comedy.
Yeah. Yeah.
How'd it
first
go?
ever. I went up there and the wire fell out of the mic and I'd never even touched a mic before. Didn't know how to put it back together. I think I did okay. I was real nervous. I said a joke about my dad touching me, and that didn't go over well.
I don't know why. Why wouldn't that kill?
I got told why after. Never again, huh? Okay. My dad didn't touch me.
You sound disappointed. Probably got a hot dad, huh?
He's all right.
Patriot, on first impressions and likability and charisma and look alone, how do you feel about Kimberly?
I like her. She's got a good look. Just put the mic right up on your lips, though. Just get it.
Oh my God!
There we go.
See, hold on. This is where it starts.
You can never.
She's just trying to stand up. You're telling her to blow the microphone. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is where, like, in 2 years, she's going to be the fucking most angry lesbian fucking comic out there going, can I just do jokes? So let's not do that. Let's just, let's encourage her to do well.
Okay.
You can never tell when the Patriots trying to help with audio issues or just being a pervert. Hey, put the microphone closer to
Hey,
your
man.
lips. Now rub it against your crotch.
Yeah.
Like your dad did. No, I think he was just trying to say to project your voice because you do have.
That is it. You do have a low
very
voice.
small mouth. That
Yeah.
I mean,
You
I
sound
have a
like you're
small
hiding
head,
from your
too.
dad trying to touch you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You definitely got to own it more.
Yeah.
very
okay.
long.
Is the
Throat.
mic
How's
the mic
this?
volume on that
Is
just
this
low?
okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, better.
Just
Yeah.
get it up there closer. Just right now.
You are so creepy, Patriot. Which is amazing because you're a guy wearing a suit, which is normally starts at creepy.
Yeah.
The fact that you out creepy that is amazing.
This is my week. 4th of July is Thursday.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is a big week for you, huh?
Looking good this week.
You're like the
Oh,
people
shit.
that own a Halloween store every day. You ever go by the Halloween store like on a July? You're like, what do you guys got going on?
Halloween's every night.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, I've had some interesting trivia about you I wanted to ask you about, Sam.
I can't tell who you're talking to.
You.
Oh, me. Okay.
I read some trivia that said you were one of only 2 comedians to start off as a paid regular in the main room. The only other one is Roseanne Barr.
Yep.
Is that true?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Thank
'Cause
you.
all these comedians have to suffer through all this, and you just...
No, I was the first one when she made me a regular. That my first spot was a main room spot, which is unheard of.
Great.
Thank you.
When Roseanne did it, it was a different time and
yeah.
era, and that night, on her first spot at the Comedy
She
Store,
got a TV show off that.
Yeah.
I got my cable turned off.
she got Carson. Oh my God, it's so true. It's how crazy the different times are.
So should we give her a chance to prepare some material for the end of the show?
Yep, absolutely.
All right,
Get your
so-
60 seconds ready. We'll check in with you at the end of the show. You guys ready to start the comedy portion of? You could throw that
job,
in the mic
good job.
stand. Good job. What's your Twitter handle?
Kimberly can.
At Kimberly Can.
What's your nationality?
My mom's Puerto Rican and my dad's something white.
Something white. I like that. It's
adorable.
You don't see a lot of Puerto Ricans out here.
All right, we'll call you back at the end of the show.
Apparently, their
Thank-
low-riding bikes aren't easy to go cross country on. That would have killed it in New York.
You guys ready to get this thing kick-started or what? Kick-started?
I feel
Oh my
like we're at
God.
one of those a donkey show. That's how the
It is.
vibe in this room right now.
This is the donkey show of podcasts.
Let's watch someone get fucked by an animal. Fuck yeah.
All right, I pulled a name out. Put your hands together for your first comedian doing 60 seconds. It's Ryan Dowd, everybody. Here he is. Ryan Dowd.
Ryan Dowd.
Hey, you guys have been great. You know, keep up your enthusiasm. It's like I think I should just kind of kill you all with kindness. Actually, that's like a terrible phrase, because what else can you do violently to people that's nice? You can't go up to people and be like, you know what, I'm gonna rape your daughter with friendship. I'm gonna blunt force trauma you with appreciation. I'm gonna pull the plug on your grandpa with free health care. Doesn't really work. Oh, fuck. Jesus, people. Actually, I've been thinking a lot about Jesus lately. You know? Just thinking about Jesus. Actually, I've been thinking about St. Joseph more. Because, like, he was lying next to Mary, and he kind of rolled over one night. It's like, hey, Mary, we're married now. How about we, it's like, no, I've already had God. Fuck. How could you even compete with that? How did that even go? Was it just like, oh, God. That's right, bitch. Say my name. Oh, no, Mary. I'm going to come.
Oh, you know what that means. That kitty sound means that's the 60 seconds, everybody.
60 seconds of fury, brother.
Heck yeah.
I watched most of the seconds click on my watch.
Oh, man.
I was like, why am I staring at my watch?
Okay, what do we do? What do we start with the good, then go into the bad, or what?
Any
what do
way
we do?
you want to do it.
Okay,
We're
first
very
of all,
unorthodox.
I love the level of joke you're trying to do. It's fucking great. But you have a creepy vibe, and that's a good thing, because you'll probably be in Conan in about 3 weeks, okay? You have a great vibe, but you open up with a rape joke. How long you been doing comedy?
Like 2 years.
Yeah, it's like, that's a hard thing to open up with, right? Right out of the gate, you have Dahmer energy. Just to let you know that.
Okay.
Whether it's good or bad, you look like you love to rape dead people. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that's worth acknowledging.
That is, and that's why you're going to work in Hollywood. It just, that's who's running Hollywood. Creepy, fucking weird dudes. So they're going to look at you, they go, hey, that's me on stage. One thing I notice you don't do, you don't look at the crowd.
No.
If you're going to do those fucking jokes, bro, you got to commit to that shit. You got to be like, yeah, I rape children. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? You got to look them right in the eye and let them know, hey, man, I might really rape these kids. I might. You got to own that shit, dude. You're scared.
Yeah.
I
was
sense
scared
blood.
when he was on stage.
What's that?
Yeah.
I was scared when he was on stage. I think that's why I was looking at my watch.
But see, I like that. I like that you're trying to do kind of that crazier shit, and I like that kind of comedy. But you got to commit to it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If you're gonna rape that chick, man.
And
that's gonna use against me. That soundbite's gonna be used against me for the rest of my fucking life.
I mean, even the way you're standing with your arms crossed like that, man, like that's amazing. Like it's incredible. No, don't not do it because
It
go back to it.
works.
Show
You just
everybody what
gotta
I was
own it.
talking about. No, but it was more like one was just resting on top of the other one. Yeah, it was like that. Like if you did that and kept the mic in the mic stand and looked like you do,
yeah.
you could talk about a lot of fun, creepy shit.
Yeah, you definitely have that, and I think it's gonna go good for you. You
Yeah.
just gotta own it, dude.
Yeah.
Because
And then- and then
he looks
say-
like he lives with his mother, right?
Oh, totally.
But your mom is dead upstairs
Right.
in the attic.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You have some cooler, you have to have freezer jokes, you have to have cannibal jokes.
I love the level of comedy you're doing. You just gotta
Right.
really commit to that, bro.
Right. And
But
then
you got good stuff.
yeah. But acknowledge the way that you look cuz
Yeah.
I mean you should have
When
a
you
lot-
walk on stage, vagina snaps shut instantly.
Okay.
Except for there's a couple girls here just like, oh yeah, my dad would hate him. So boom, you got shot.
Good to know.
Ryan Dowd, there he goes.
Ryan, good job.
One Dowd.
We are all dead tonight.
Minute ago.
He's gonna wear our skin
The microphone just gave up on him. All right. Here we go. Your next comedian, Michael Benson. Boom. Here he is.
Hi, yes. How's it doing? Yeah, I do look like a coked out Matthew Broderick. Jesus Christ on ice. That's what I want to see. I want to see Jesus Christ on ice. Coming to Vegas. Hey, it's bloody all. Anyway, let's move on. Let's talk about what I wrote down. Jesus. I like to think of myself as a compassionate person. I'm usually the first one to say, if there's anything you need, Dan, just let me know. I know you've been going through a tough time, and, your girlfriend just broke up with you, and you've been feeling kind of sick. But if there's anything you need, just let me know. And their usual response is, no, that's okay, Michael, I'm fine. Well, then fine. Fuck you then. You're lost. Because I'm an amazing human being, and you just missed out on some grade A compassion, baby. I could have been there for you, serving you chicken noodle soup and giving you amazing hand jobs. Because my left hand has twice the strength as my right hand, because I'm handicapped. But you don't get that type of lovin' with a U-V-I-N. McLovin'. Anyway, my mother thinks that, you should have called your phone. All right, there we go.
Here's the cat meow.
All right,
That's the
thanks.
60 seconds. Hell yeah.
Thank you very much, guys.
There he is, Michael Benson.
I want
hell
that
yeah.
guy to protect me. Can I sit by that guy now? The guy that was
Okay.
just on stage?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. So far, we're having a creep off.
I forgot how creepy open micers are.
They're not all like this. This is a random lottery situation, and nothing could prove it more than our first two comedians back to back being stalkers of some kind. I mean, holy shit.
I like it.
What's your condition? What is your...
Cerebral palsy.
oh, wow.
Use that, bro. That's your hook.
5 strong mitts on this.
Can I give you a suggestion? Put a sock over it. Make it your comedy duo.
I've been actually
Never talk to it though. Like,
Yeah.
when's he gonna use the puppet? Never uses it.
yeah. I've actually been working on it. No, that I've been looking for a really decent sock. I've heard that a couple of times before, and I've been just trying to find a bit around that. But yeah, thank you.
Oh, my God.
Hello. All right. I'm a mangled head. I'm not
all
scared.
right. You can write it later.
Stop it. Calm the fuck down. All right.
I mean, the name of... Or you could even do like what would it be, like a sandwich bag or something like that. You could go a lot of different ways with it.
Yo-yo?
But
Do
you
you
got
have
to
to
put
hold it up
something
like
over
that?
that thing.
Do I have to? No, I do this to accentuate a point or to show, hey, I
That
am.
God
a-
hates you?
What?
What?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
I would definitely.
It was 1984. He did too much cocaine
Yeah.
and said, "Hey, I don't know. Let's put a handicap thing on him."
Hey,
All right.
dude, use it to all it's worth, bro.
Oh yeah, I did.
Any
believe
reason
me,
to
I
get
did.
on TV, just tell them you're fucking whatever. Just do it.
Yeah.
I like your energy. You know,
yeah.
you've got to. The thing about going up there high energy like that, people can't. They start concentrating on your energy and not what you're saying.
All right.
Yeah.
You have. I call it controlled chaos. You've got to control it. You got to be able to get your point across, and then you can explode into craziness, so you can hear what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
You're so excited. I have no clue what the fuck you're talking about. You're fucking sweating. You know,
Oh,
like
right. Yeah.
The
like
only
you hang
part
out
of you
with
that
this guy.
the only part of you that wasn't going 190 miles an hour was your right hand.
Yeah.
It was just it looked low
But
energy.
again, I like what you're doing.
Yeah.
You just gotta because they got to digest everything you're saying.
Yeah.
That's comedy. It's the weird. It's the hardest art out there because we have to. Everybody in the room has to know what you're talking about. If I'm rapping, nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about. They don't give a shit. They just know they're in the club. You know what I'm saying? But here they got to digest it. So you got to slow it down.
yeah, you're very, very edgy. I like that. Really edgy, like very palsy material. You were saying.
Yeah. I love my.
I don't think anybody heard
material.
that.
We need a pun sound effects.
Yeah.
When you sneeze, does
Big
your hand
pun.
look like a salmon out of the water?
Yeah, a little bit. You know, I just. Yeah.
You should make it a puppet, bro. I
Yeah.
think that
Totally.
would crush.
Yeah,
Totally.
it probably would.
I think it would be the most hilarious
think
shit
you should-
ever.
I think
I'll
you-
come back in 2 weeks and do it. Try and see if I
I
can.
would love to see
do
it.
it in the
Oh yeah, I
original
think,
room.
and that's a big tag. It put a sock on it. Put a
If you
sock
like it
on
on sock.
Michael Benson,
All right,
everybody.
thank
There he
you very
goes.
much.
Great stuff.
Flying through it. At MJB Comedy, by the way, you could follow Michael Benson on Twitter. Ryan Dowd was at There Is No Point. Michael Benson at MJB Comedy. Love it. Here's one for you. Kyle Henson. I got Kyle talking about drunk girls.
Oh. Why, hello. You guys are awesome. I had like 4 Hollywood girls at one of my sets. Super attractive, but anytime somebody has too much to drink, they want to talk during your set. It's super distracting. This guy was like, oh my God, I'm just going to take a picture of my nails and upload them to Instagram. But I don't know if I should make them blurry on the outside or just turn them into a Polaroid. But I don't want to be rude. I had to bring him into it. I had to be nice. I was like, ma'am, excuse me. Shh. Let me guess. 25, 30, 32? She's like, are you serious? We're only 21. Like, that's how many pounds you lose, you fat ass. Don't talk during my set. Exchange that chapstick for glue stick and shut the fuck up. It's kind of hard to take you serious because your BMI looks like a lot like your bowling score. Thank you, guys. I'm Kyle Henson.
All right. First of all,
Everyone, just fucking relax.
everybody, why would you clap for that? No, I'm kidding. That's an interesting joke to just go over heckles and crowd work that happened at a different show. So I didn't write anything for tonight, but let me tell you what happened to me in a set a few days ago. So there's these hecklers, 4 of them.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is that, you start one premise and then you go into another premise, which is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there was something in the middle there in which I started daydreaming so hard. I'm like, oh, fuck, where am I again?
No.
And-
You're the Muppet voice. No, it was Marge Simpson. Homie. Oh, my God. I think it's great. And, you're talking about your life. I'm sure that happened at some point. You just have to... The whole thing is about focusing it. I don't know what you're talking about. That's after a while, dude. It's a great premise, because you're going to run into that. And that's a great joke to do after you actually get heckled, which is going to happen every fucking day of your life.
Right, totally.
Because people are a bunch of fucking assholes.
Yeah. And plus your body language says, be ruthless.
But, of everybody here today, you're the best at coming up on stage and dealing with people. So people want to like you when you get up there. It's just like, it's 60 seconds. It's hard. I don't know if you'd open with that.
What nationality are you?
Half black, half white on a good day.
What does that mean on a good day?
There's no bad days.
By the way, this.
That is the worst catchphrase I've ever heard in my entire life. I don't know how often you use that I'm sure you get asked a lot what nationality you are. If you do that on a good day thing every time, that's unbearable. If there's one thing you could take from this appearance tonight, it would definitely be that. That's an offstage. That'll make nobody ever want to work with you again. Anybody who hears that, whether it be a comedian or an executive, they're like, I don't even want to be near this guy anymore. I'm half black, half white on a good day. That means you put them all in position to go, well, what do you mean? And then you go, there's no bad days. That's just ridiculous. That's like poorly written dialogue in a shitty movie. Like the dialogue in an already shitty movie where your expectations are so low already, and you're like,
it worked in the mirror. That's what happened.
Yeah, you're
half
black.
You got it!
Loser.
Kyle. Kyle Henson, everybody. There you go. Take that with you.
Kyle, you're funny.
I got heckled. I was doing a late night Fallout a few nights ago in the original room downstairs. It was like 2:05 in the morning. This is a true story.
That's usually about an hour before I go up.
But I'm doing a spot. There's like 6 drunk people in the room. One guy's super drunk, heckling me, sitting off to the side. And I'm laying into him because he's heckling me, and I'm laying into him. And he goes, remember, he's sitting off to the side, and I'm doing stand-up facing straight out. And he goes, I don't need to take this from you, man. You've only got one ear. To which I responded, still looking straight out, that's because you're looking at one side of my face. It was an unbelievable highlight of my career.
By the way, I think we set the record for most TI looking like guys in one place.
Maybach music.
Yeah.
They got the whole group up there. Hell yeah, there's No Chains and Kanye Worst. I love it. Got the whole crew. All right, let's keep this fun train moving along. Up next, Paul Aliyah. Oh shit! He gave us the guns as he came up.
Gave him the guns. You guys, I'm a Catholic Arab from Iraq. Yeah, I'm like a white running back. There's just I'm like a straight theater major. My family's from Iraq, and my dad doesn't understand English that well. He just knows some words mean like awesome, dude, love, pick me up at 3:30. Some of those words. But when I was a kid, I loved doing comedy, so I used to tell my dad jokes. So the first joke I told my dad, I was like, Dad, I was watching the news lately, and apparently some guy pickpocketed a midget. How can someone stoop so low? How can... This is my dad's reaction. My dad was like this. Oh. Paul, your jokes hurt my eyes. Okay. You are going to law school, not comedy shit. Hey, let me tell you a joke. An Arab goes to L.A. to do comedy. That's the joke. That's the joke! My name's Paul Aliyah. Thanks, guys.
Okay, I gotta just say right off the bat, there's something about you that I just love to hate. You are like the type of guy that's just my arch nemesis.
Why?
There's just something. It's unbearable.
Really?
There's just certain types of young comedians. It's like they try. It's like not they try. It's whether they're trying or they just are as like this. Like there's this thing when I don't think anybody talks like that in real life. But I see everybody doing this trickery, and it's like. And this is not off material. I'm just talking about first impressions, basically.
Okay, so you're not saying his material sucks. You're saying he sucks.
I hadn't gotten to that part yet. No, it wasn't horrendous, but
You're saying his material has a chance, but he's fucked.
There is not a Middle Eastern comedian that I've ever heard that doesn't have a joke about telling their dad a joke and about how serious they are, and they don't laugh, and then the dad tells a joke that. Get a job.
Right.
It is just you could do better than that. It doesn't match what you're pushing out there.
I think he was up on the wave surfing for a moment with the midget and how can you stoop that low? And then when he went into the father, he was on the wave, but he just fell off the wave. It was okay. It was right there. If you finish
This is my nightmare. Just getting comedy tips from a guy who in a fucking suit. Right. That's what's wrong with comedy. Everybody thinks they're a fucking master at it.
Right. It is easy to sit here and judge. You're right. It is. It is easy to just, somebody comes up on stage and just sit back and criticize,
Right.
Totally.
I get why. How long you been doing comedy?
2 years.
2 years.
It's my first time doing a minute.
Okay.
So.
No,
I'm fine
no,
with that.
no. And don't take what I'm saying as, don't take it hard on yourself. It's just a part of the show. And I was just being on, it's just, I don't know. It's hard to explain the feeling that I get. There's certain
Is it
people.
when he does,
How
like,
old
the-
are you?
25.
25.
Listen.
How long you been doing stand-up?
2 years.
2 years.
2 years. Right.
Is it when he goes into that?
I wonder what it is.
Robert De Niro stuff where he's like kind of
Any
it's like
comedian that
acting.
does this thing a lot, like where they have to keep your not,
you
or not
also-
even have to, where they keep your attention by doing this shit, and if you listen to the words, it's just really not that like.
Are you an
know,
actor?
Yeah.
That's why.
Oh, of course, that's what
There
it
you
is.
go.
It's always that.
Jesus.
Okay, I
is
get what
what
you
it
guys
is.
are saying. There's some truth to that. But I know where that material would kill, and that in the axis of evil and stuff like
Yes.
that.
Right.
And this town loves that shit.
Right.
You know,
Right. Absolutely.
I
they
get
do.
where you're coming from and why you're doing that.
Right.
Right.
But I think you're going to find that is a limited art. I don't know why. I think
True.
I think did that story really happen?
Very similar, yes. When I first came out to LA, I told my dad that joke, and he was like, "It's so stupid." Like
When it's more performing than it is an attempt
Because
at
when you
being
do this,
funny,
it
is
takes
when,
away from what's really going on, and
Yeah.
that's the truth. You
You
know,
like you have to
I have
decide-
some jokes that I add elements of acting. There's some jokes that are just like bullshit about girls or LA and shit like that. Yeah.
I think I got what you get. I got it because I grew up with all the guys who are now the big Arab comics, and we've heard everything before. I would like to have more of personal stuff to you than that stuff. I think that it's a great starter, but I think that if everything you're saying about you is true, is that you could go with some real fucking original shit that would blow everybody's mind.
Right.
Because you gotta stand out, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, here's the thing, guys. You can do stuff that gets laughs in a room, and that's fine. Because it's a quick rise to the middle. And you're just going to be stuck in the fucking middle. That's all that's going to happen. You're just going to fucking, hey, dude, I'm moving so fast because everyone's laughing. And you do nothing original, and you just get to the middle, and you go fucking nowhere.
So true.
You know what, man? If you're going to fail big. Why don't you fail big, then fucking succeed a little? That's all I'm saying, man.
So true.
So that stuff's great, man, and I get it because you're going to audition for some fucking progressive piece of shit casting director who's secretly fucking racist and hates fucking everybody because no one would fuck her in high school, okay? And you're going to do that stuff. She's going to love it because she doesn't have to fucking think.
Right.
But you're never going to be able to go anywhere farther.
Right.
Do you want to be fucking great? Then you got to do greatness. You got to go out there and fucking fail. You know what? That shit would have killed in the Arabian Nights show. Here with these fucking soulless motherfuckers, they want a fucking piece of your soul, man. You got to go out there and give them something real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I get what you're doing, but if you want to go far, you got to give them something different.
Yeah.
Come back next week with some more shit.
There you go. Sign up
Good
again.
stuff.
Paul Aaliyah at Paul Aaliyah123 on Twitter. If you're listening out there.
By the way, just to let you know where I'm coming from, today I cried in my mirror thinking about blowing my brains out. So take everything with a grain of salt.
It will happen soon.
It will.
That was great what you just said. I mean, that's really a breakthrough part of this. That's an amazing topic you just hit about working their way to the middle.
I've seen it happen 1,000 times.
People that perform more than they're being funny will get those are those people that get one spot on Conan or whatever, and then maybe the half-hour special. They can churn out 22 minutes of that, but it's people like that you never see again. Like you have to have something that people can love about you.
I remember
It's
Joey
always.
Diaz talking about
Okay,
Joey
go
Diaz
on,
said
Patriot.
Until he'd really let go.
Right.
Who's he securing you from? Empty chairs? What is this?
Well,
one thing that's interesting is finding your voice. That's something that took me a
Right.
long time to do. Like, because I used to kind of have a character that was just an over-exaggerated version of me. I even once had a version that was like an urban version of me where I was just trying to be like MC Chris, which is this like white rapper. I was just like, hey guys, what's going on? You know, kind of like a Zia Zaria, you know, that dude or whatever his name is. I was just like that guy.
Who?
A sneeze, a snarf,
Oh, God.
whatever the fuck that.
That
but
guy.
I just to mix it up because I was like, you know what? I just kind of why not? I might try it. And then it took me a long time to actually just go on stage and be like, all right, I'm just acting like I'm talking to my friend.
and one of the only ways to really be able to even find that is to just take chances. It's better to eat shit than half patty. In fact, it was this room really in which this room has a special place in my heart because this is where I made that breakthrough of, oh my God, because I was working here and back then at the time, I could just hustle up here. I was opening up every Belly Room show. I mean, I was doing 2 or 3 spots a night here. It was unbelievable because they weren't giving spots out to New York. It was just something that I was doing. I was going, hey, start your show 5 minutes early. I'll warm up the room, and then I'll bring your host up. And everybody, why wouldn't you do that? Right? So I did it all the time. And it was through all those every night in which I'm like, holy shit. If I just get one little thing out of fucking taking a million chances that's a keeper,
That's the
all
key,
of those
man.
add up.
Can't be afraid to fail, man.
It's crazy.
You can't be afraid to fail. Here's how I think. Slow clap on that one. Here's what I think about
Getting
comedy. I've
emotional.
said this before, and I think there's 2 kind of comics out there, and I'm not judging either one. They are what they are. I don't think one's better than the other. There are 2 kinds of comics. There's clowns and there's shit talkers. Sometimes you have some shit-talking clowns, and sometimes you have some clown shit-talkers. Okay? Truth of the matter is, clowns work more. They'll book commercials. They'll book fucking sitcoms. They'll work more. But the legends are shit-talkers. Make no doubts about it. The legends are shit-talkers. The guys go out there with a point. They have something to say. I'm not saying you got to get preachy, but you know, you're going up there because you want to get reactions from what you want to say. Not you don't want to say something that gets a reaction. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's it, man. That's all the great ones. I know guys who sell out arenas, and I'm not judging anybody. Even though I like shit talkers, I'm not judging it. God bless you. Whatever you can do, you do. But I know guys, some of the dudes who sell out giant theaters, never mentioned as one of the great ones working right now. And that's, at the end of the day, what everybody wants, to be considered one of the greats.
It's true.
And that's why these dudes who go around stealing jokes all the time, because they think it's like win at all cost, and they fucking get busted, and they're automatically taken off the list of the people who are the greatest, they go fucking nuts, and they're constantly miserable, because they never going to get what they want, and that's to be considered the GOAT. That's all they did for. They wanted to be the GOAT.
Mencia looks like he has full-blown cancer and AIDS right
Yeah.
now. How do you look like you have cancer and AIDS?
Dude, that was a snuff film.
Brian, did you see what you did to that guy?
That was a snuff film.
For those of you that don't know, is that okay for me to say that? Brian was the cameraman in the back of the original room during the famous Rogan Mencia incident. This is the Zapruder of comedy. Put your fucking hands together back there, you sons of bitches. What are you, Mencia fans? All right, guy in the wheelchair, you don't have to clap. It's okay. All right, let's keep this fun train moving along. Brilliant shit. Put your hands together for Sam Tripoli. I mean, we're still doing it, but I fucking love that. I love taking a tangent into some real fucking shit. We know this guy. He just got lucky. I pulled his name out. At Gabriel Killian on Twitter. His name's Gabriel Killian, everybody. Here he
Gabe,
is.
where are you?
Oh, no, don't do it, Gabe.
I'm looking
Don't
for
you
Molly.
do it, Gabe.
It's hard enough for
I've
an
been
Armenian to
searching
make it in this
everywhere and I
town.
can't seem to find
Oh,
Molly.
shit.
What's that mean, Iron Patriot?
Oh, shit.
Banned.
Holy shit. Gabriel Killian just got blacklisted.
For every life you save, there's a million new ways to die.
There you
Dude.
go. That's a catchphrase for you from the Iron Patriot. Give us another one.
Guy's gonna be doing hookah
I will
bars in
lead these new
Glendale.
Avengers into battle against anyone who would threaten our way of life. Just between me and you, here's my little secret. The bad guys always win. Me killing you is perfect symbolism for the times.
There he is, everybody. Phony Stark, everyone. All right.
Tony Stark. No, but he's supposed to be the black guy.
Iron Patriot, Don Cheadle.
Yeah.
I'm actually.
Wait a second. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
There's an actual guy called the Iron Patriot?
Yeah.
And you're that guy?
No, he's not that guy.
Listen,
No, I mean, I know he's not the guy from the movie. Whoa, settle down, Patriot.
Yeah.
First of all, this is your first week with the microphone. Just relax.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's on your dick.
Oh, now it's on your dick.
He's doing it on purpose.
What are you,
Josh,
Ken doll?
Let me explain.
Patriot, just relax. Let me get a breath in, okay? Just take.
I have a bad habit of interrupting. You know that.
Just relax. This is your first time behind the microphone. You keep running into it over and over again. Just relax. Take a breath. Can you breathe okay
You
through
give
that
me
thing?
some of that weed you have, maybe I would be relaxed.
Oh, my God.
Oh, shit.
Over in your stone.
There he is. The Irony Patriot, everybody. The Irony Patriot. So you're a white guy, right?
Well, actually, I'm the Iron Patriot from the comics. Norm Osborn, that used to be Green Goblin. They changed it in the movie because they don't own the rights to Spider-Man and Green Goblin. They changed it.
He
Sony
gets
didn't- they
he
didn't
gets
have the
so
rights. Sony
passionate
owns
when
the
he
rights.
starts talking about
Somewhere
this
there's a
character.
chat board missing its auditor. It's not, what's it called? No, they're not auditors. They're admins. Sorry. Thank you.
Okay, let's keep this fun train moving along. We just blacklisted Gabe Killian. Put your hands
I'm a
together.
white guy.
Okay, we got you. Don't be racist now, all
No,
right?
I'm not. I'm not saying it's bad to be a black Iron Patriot, but I'm a white Iron Patriot.
When you say that, it means you did mean that, by the way, when you make that disclosure. Disclaimer. I'm really fucking up.
I love it. Kyle Shore, everybody, at Kyle Shore. Noah Ark. Noah Ark. He's doing a Noah Ark joke. Some people might think it's too soon for a Noah's Ark joke. I say it's right on time. Here he is.
I read this in the Bible, so it's scientific fact. Read it on Wikipedia. Dinosaurs are extinct because they didn't get on the ark. Let that sink in, I know. It wasn't in your history books. It's true. I actually asked my Nana, I was like, Nana, how'd I have? She's like, well, it's kind of like Land Before Time, like the animated dinosaurs. Like Land Before Time 13, The Great Flood. Because there actually is 12 Land Before Times, apparently. And I guess, like, the first act, a bunch of dinosaurs just run around. Because, like, their food supply got killed and was just water coming. Second act, like, a T-Rex chases them. And then, like, the third act, they found, like, a white dude by a boat who has, like, a list, like a bouncer, like, giraffes, get in. Crocodiles, barely. Talking dinosaurs, no, get over there with the unicorns and gorgons. Or Gorgai. I don't know. Aquarium, Aquaria, I don't.
Oh my God, where's the cat? Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say. Where is it?
Jesus Christ. Whew, man. I mean, holy shit. I don't know what happened in the time that you were on stage, but the energy in the room got sucked out. Is it just me?
No.
You guys back there, how do you feel? What's going on? Hey, you settle down. You're blacklisted. Or you're on probation.
You're blackface.
Don't violate your probation.
So the premise of the joke is what?
That dinosaurs are extinct because they didn't get on Noah's Ark.
I don't think... It's an interesting theory.
My friend told me.
I think it's too soon for the dinosaur Noah's Ark jokes. I mean, I just don't think people are ready. I mean, and I like being edgy at times, you know. Some people, you know, I like writing jokes when people die and, like, tweeting them out there. It's one of my favorite things. I did 9 on Gandolfini, had to pay tribute to the man, the myth. James Gandolfini, everyone, right?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I fired my memorial coach. I mean, my memorial agent. He couldn't get me in there, so I'm like, fuck you. You're done. I dropped him.
What's memorial agent?
My agent gets me in all the memorials.
That's hot, man. How much is the tickets? Did you hear a price at all?
Well, it's fucking, it was a black tie affair. Yeah, it was crazy. I couldn't get in. I was pissed.
Memorial agent. That's
So you, like, dude, I get it, man. I get it. That's funny. I like the premise. It's just execution, dude. You know, it's just like weird. You know, it's like I don't.
I think I saw that joke chiseled into one of the stones, the commandment bricks. Nothing? All right, cool. Kyle,
I just, when it comes to dinosaurs and Noah's Ark, that's just like, it's just not, no one wants to even hear it, right?
Even the word...
Ice Age that killed the dinosaurs? Was it the Ice Age?
that's a whole different conversation, Patriot, that we're not
Don't you have
having.
an encyclopedia somewhere in that fucking suit?
I need a computer. Where's my computer?
Hey man, if you're gonna do those jokes, and that's fine, you gotta have a reason to do those jokes. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's just like to kick the Bible is I don't know, man.
Right.
I just feel like
even the word Bible, I saw a couple people get up and realize they had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I get it. I get what you're trying to do, and yeah, it is full of stupid stories. I get it. But it's like you got to have a really good reason, a very unique thought that comes when you're going to do it.
There's almost nothing more depressing. It's almost less depressing to talk about somebody's like a death than it is to talk about the Bible possibly being realistic. Like, it just makes people uncomfortable nowadays. Something's happened in the last 5 to 10 years, and obviously a little bit before that, but people are just done with religion, man.
It's been done right before many, many times, though. Like
Joe
Rogan's Noah's Ark.
about it.
Right.
Joe Rogan's Noah's Ark bit, one of the best bits I've ever heard him ever do. And
That doesn't mean you can't do a premise on it, but you just got to have it. Listen, dude,
powerful.
if that's the stuff you like to do, you got to fucking really go for it. Right. You know what I'm saying? You got to really bring that heat. Because at the end of the day, man, it's also about entertainment.
Right.
You can get them thinking, but you got to get them laughing. That's, again, why comedy is such a limited fucking art. Because if they don't laugh, they could be enjoying listening, but if they go 5 minutes without laughing, everyone's like, what's going on here? Nobody's laughing. So you got to fucking, if you're going to go in there, you got to have a really good reason to go there. Okay. That's all I'm saying.
There he goes, Kyle Shore, everybody. Let's keep it
Am I being too serious?
No, it's great. No, you're doing great.
I think you're funny, dude.
Your next comedian, ladies and gentlemen, his name is Timmy Day. Timmy Day.
Oh, shit. What do we got here?
Timmy Day.
You are blacklisted.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
I like that.
He got excited. Oh, I think he just came in his suit. He got excited on that one. Were you laughing in there on that
That
one?
was very orgasmic, Tony.
Oh, wow. All right, Timmy Day,
That's
you are
great.
blacklisted. Heck yeah. Put your hands together for Jason Bogart.
Oh my thighs, nigga, enjoy this ride. I see that man.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I know you, Jason.
Yeah.
Have fun, buddy.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't consider myself a stereotypical guy, but I found out recently that Will Smith is my neighbor in Calabasas, and I gotta admit, I started locking my doors at night. It's not that I think that all Scientologists are gonna break into my car and put an alien in there, but the rich ones can. Will can afford that. He can put one of them stress testers on my steering wheel, which would screw it all up. You'll get in your car, you'll sit down, you won't notice the alien. You'll look over, put on your seatbelt, see the alien, freak the fuck out, and then your steering wheel is going to tell you that you're stressed out. Suddenly Hancock is going to come flying in from the sky with a Dianetics book, throw it in your lap, and say, "Come on, join my fucking religion, motherfucker." Which is exactly what I don't want to do. Because you freak me out. Stay on your side of the fence, Will Smith. My grandma warned me about you people. Scientologists freak her out too. I'm not sure if that's a minute or not.
I think you got it.
Yeah, we got it right at the minute.
I like that you
love
thought
it.
it was going one way and it goes the other way. You
Yeah.
think he was going to do a joke about black people stealing from him, and then
Right.
Why would I do that? I'm black, Sam. I'm
I
from
got
Detroit.
That's
man.
what I'm saying. That's where you're leading it to, and everyone's like, "Uh oh, where are we going with this?"
Right.
Boom! It's a Scientology joke.
Totally.
Is that the old
and
switcheroo?
and I love how real it is. You really paint a picture of it being, hey, you're that guy. Holy shit, you live close to Will Smith. Wow, it's yours. Nobody else is. You're never gonna hear anybody doing that joke.
No,
Yeah.
that
Hey, I
was
just
very-
found out I live next door to Will Smith. Boom. I love that about it. It's always things like that it's one in a million. you can really own that premise. I mean, you can get into some crazy shit.
Yeah,
And you
take
could even-
the ice cream scoop in the middle and take that shit out about the car and stuff like that. But
Yeah, I think you don't need
add-
the car.
Yeah,
Right.
take-
I think it'd just be about living next door to a Scientologist and all the crazy shit they believe
yeah.
in.
Right.
I realized like halfway into it that I forgot to push record on my phone, so it just like
So you just
totally
went-
threw me off. Yeah.
Well, hey,
Being
you know
a
what?
new comic,
They're
I get
recording
thrown
it.
off.
You know this is a podcast with
Yeah.
video and audio, right?
You know that.
What?
You know this is a podcast with video and audio.
Oh,
right?
yeah, I know that
You're
now.
you
I
were
knew that
so-
before too. Yeah.
Wow.
That's just part of the other.
Oh, I
joke.
see. You do have your phone set up there.
did.
You had that set up perfectly, probably.
Yeah.
Framed
Perfectly. It was
just right.
dead on. Like, yeah. for
Well, you
sure.
see that camera right there? Congratulations, my friend.
See, that's all. Yeah, I would get rid of the car stuff because then people are like, they're focusing on stuff they don't need to. Just be like, dude, who wants to live next to a Scientologist? And you can just go through just general stuff.
Yeah, totally. You got a great
Yeah.
premise, man.
Thank
And,
you.
Hell yeah.
And a great neighbor.
Rock and
supposedly.
roll.
All right.
Right on.
I heard
Someone didn't get donged. That's great.
Fraser Smith does a funny joke. He goes, how do you find Will Smith in the snow?
How?
You look for the Fresh Prince.
Ah!
And then he flicks his thumb with his... He does that after a joke. Come on, folks. Fraser Smith is great.
Yeah.
However, your next comedian is Kenneth Lyon, everybody. At Kenneth Lyon.
Oh, here he is. I like Kenneth. He's a good guy.
Here he is.
What's going on? Tripoli.
How are you, bud? It's good to see you.
Doing good.
Hello.
What's going on, guys? Bought a ticket to a rave. Worst decision of my life. This guy by the name of David Guetta was playing. Horrible. I was in the crowd yelling, David, get out of here! That's it.
How many people were just part of that thing? Like, I feel like I heard. Is that like
It's
a
like we
big
were in a flash mob.
Yeah.
Is that weird? I know. What the fuck was that?
Was that a Vine mob?
Was this like? Is this like some kind of prank on us?
This is the Rock Paper Gang. Hell yeah, Rock Paper Gang!
They just bailed on you right
How come
there.
I
They
can't
just told-
see them anywhere?
By the way, you are the most Asian I've seen in a
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah.
I think it's going to work well for you. I've met you before. I like your energy. I think it's great.
Great
Heck
stage
yeah.
presence.
I thought the joke was... I mean, if you're in the raves, you probably know who you're talking about. So, yeah, I mean, it's fine.
David, get up, get out of here. I gotcha. What's that train going off? Oh, I see.
All right, man. I'm going to give you some tip. Never have your phone out when you're
Definitely.
showcasing or any of that.
Definitely. Never even at a comedy club at all, because anybody with any
Have you gotten an
common sense-
agent yet? No. Why aren't you doing that, dude? You're so Asian, you have Chinese writing on your shirt.
Yeah. I even think that translates to CAA.
Do you have bound feet, too? What are you doing, bro? Go get an agent. I told you that. You're so super Asian, you're going to work like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You're going to do Panda Express commercials. You're going to be manager at Verizon Wireless. You're just fuck.
Totally.
There's so much work out there, and you're just being a lazy fuck, man. Asians are hardworking people, bro. You got to get out there and make it happen. Why aren't you doing it?
I've been hanging out with you guys.
Who
Oh
are you
my
hanging out with?
God.
Mozilla and Jem.
Mugzilla you're hanging out with? He's like, what are you, molesting this guy?
Yeah. What are
You're
you
like
doing hanging out with
55.
Mozilla?
What are
Can't you
hanging
can't you tell somebody's not a good influence when
Yeah.
they're under the influence, driving you from one open mic to the next?
Does he make you play with his Dragon Ball Zs?
Ah, you've been hanging around with the pun master.
Heck yeah.
Dude, you gotta
Faux,
get
faux show, faux show.
You gotta get an agent. Stop being a bitch. Get a fucking agent.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah. Mugzilla's not going to introduce you to the right people in
Yeah.
this town. No. See that? He has elephantitis of his neck. Oh, nothing on that, people? Do I need to show you what Mugzilla looks like to get a laugh? No, okay, sorry. Fuck yeah, man. Do you skateboard? Is that what I always see? Yeah. That's interesting. Asian
Really?
skateboarding. Well, because,
Someone in their 20s is skateboarding. That's interesting.
how old are you?
How old are you?
He could be like in Asian. They always look
No, you're
young. This guy
really
could be
young,
like
right?
85.
You're not old enough to be in here.
All right, there he goes, everybody. Kenneth Lyon. I picked another.
I was like,
name
I was trying to look for facial hair, and then I realized he's Asian, so there's never going to be hair there. You could be like 97.
Yeah, you can never tell with them.
Get a fucking agent.
Yeah.
Thank you. Later, buddy. I just got you kicked out.
All right, everybody. Your next comedian's name is Jonathan Tumblin. Oh, snap. Here we go.
Weren't you the manager here at one point?
No. Oh, man. But I do have a joke about having a job.
Okay.
That's good. Good segue for me.
Well, that's original for a black guy. Come on, it's jokes. Shut up.
I tutor rich white kids in Westwood, and I'm a math tutor. And I had a head fuck one time. I tutored an Asian kid, and I don't think he thought that black people could do math. He was fighting me the whole time or whatever. But the kid I mainly tutor is this kid. He's addicted to this game called Minecraft. Yeah, she's addicted to it. It sucks. It's a stupid game. Everybody should stop playing. It's a cult following, but his mom hates that he plays it. So she's like, Jonathan, could you make sure that Sam does his homework instead of play Minecraft? I'm like, sure. And then I tell him, like, you got to put the game up. He's like, well, what else am I supposed to do? So I tell him the only thing myself as a 28-year-old man could tell a 13-year-old kid is discover yourself, man. Play with your dick. And that's my joke.
How old is he?
13.
Oh, my God.
That's great.
True story.
That's
True
my
story.
creepy
Good.
fast.
No,
Heck
I
yeah.
loved it.
It went from like
Inspirational?
a math thing to jerking off.
This is a great example of how long you've been doing comedy?
Like 8 months.
Okay.
Wow.
When you say the detail of he likes Warcraft, is that what it is? Warcraft?
Minecraft.
Minecraft. Well,
Old
now you
man
say that
sing.
there's it's unnecessary detail. You're painting too much of a picture, and I think when you're really a young comic, you want to overpaint the picture.
Yeah, always.
You're giving so much detail, and it's a way you get away from
Right.
getting to the punchline. The
Right.
key is to say only what's pertinent to your crowd
Totally.
understanding the punchline.
Unless it is coming back to Minecraft, we don't need to know it's Minecraft. All of a sudden, people are thinking, do I know that game? Do I not? Is it Minesweeper is where my brain went? Is it?
But he might get bonus points if there's people in the audience that like
Yeah, if you're
Minecraft.
playing Comic-Con,
Yeah, if it
they're
truly...
trying to
but
bang elves.
Yeah,
But if you're going to say the game, then there should be a joke about the game.
Right, but in the joke that you're doing, it should just be, it's tough for him to pay attention. Into
Yeah, he's addicted to video game. And then you can just go into that about, I wouldn't say touch your dick, because that's going to get uncomfortable.
touch your head craft.
What happens
How
before
about just
that?
getting some pussy, man? Why not?
What happens before that about...
Am I wrong? Did I go too far on that one?
He's
It's
a-
like,
he's a
it's
at
13
13,
year
he
old.
wasn't trying to get laid.
He's a video
Oh
game
no!
man.
That's right. When I had my first Hawaiian Tropic magazine, and
Serious.
I was blowing loads all over my own
These
chest.
kids don't even jerk off the magazines anymore.
They got Game
Oh,
Boys.
it's crazy.
'Cause they got
Lickety
fucking-
flukes.
Yeah. So that's why I would say it's a funny joke. I would go more into, black guy teaching math. That's a funny part. Then go into the addiction.
Yeah, I have like a whole 4 minutes. on
Yeah, okay, I got you. But yeah, that's the biggest thing you learn. Know when to paint a detail, know when not to.
All right.
What's pertinent to you? How quickly can you get to your punchline? Here's the thing about comedy. This is what you want to do. You want to take your joke, you want to cut it down, then tag the fuck out of it. How quickly can I get to what's going to make you laugh? That's what you got to learn.
I remember learning that about 5, 6, 7 months into doing comedy, and I learned it in La Jolla from you, and it changed the game for me.
Yeah.
I went in and cut out all the fat on so many things when I was doing it about as long as you are, and once you do that, you learn really quick, but it's still great job, Jonathan Tumblin.
Very funny, dude. Good job.
There we go. Yes, Iron Patriot wants to
Remember we
say.
were on Kill Tony 3, we were having that discussion with Sarah, and she was talking about how the detail is important. Like, if you say a car, say what type of car. So there is that balance,
Yeah, it all really depends on whether it's all situation
But if
to
you-
situation.
Right. I mean, it's important in certain aspects, but he said that, and it was just, if he just said video games,
Yeah.
he could have moved on. We got the
Yeah,
picture.
that guy's not
Is Addleston Fitzgerald Holder here? Blacklist him. Blacklist him.
Blacklist him. I think you got to take it in Jiffy Lube.
Come on,
service.
you owe us a little bit more than that. Really commit to this one. Fuck.
That's way better. That's way better.
Fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Addleston, you blacklisted motherfucker. All right, Matty Chimebore. Whoa, here he is at Matty Chimebore. Ghost, watching me jerk it.
I actually changed it. Is that all right?
It's okay.
It's okay. Cool. What's up, guys? I don't like hooking up with girls who are smarter than me because when they talk dirty, I gotta stop and think. Kind of bothers me. This girl's like, I'm hooking up with her, and she's like, oh yeah, treat me like the 7th Amendment. I'm like, what? Like, what the fuck? This is some bullshit. Like, she wanted me to treat her like the 7th Amendment, but I fucked her like thou shalt not steal, because I don't know the difference between amendment and commandment. Fuck. But it's like, it was such an awful feeling. I was so confused. Like, you know that feeling when you're in high school and you got a test and you read over the first few questions and you had no fucking clue what was going on? That's how my dick felt. It's pretty bad. And that joke was fucking rough. Thanks, guys.
No, dude, I get it. I thought it was funny.
There you go. People like it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just couldn't pay attention to it.
Why?
There's something about, like, there's a lot of people talking about, like, commandments and religion and shit, and it's just creeping me out. Like, Scientology, I don't mind because it hasn't been a topic for 2,000 years. I mean, literally, all the jokes about religion, I guarantee you they've been done. I mean, that's all there was to talk about.
That's a nice little twist.
And the only live, but I also just, all I'm saying is I couldn't listen.
Okay.
Because there's just something in my brain that just shuts off now when I hear the word Bible or commandments. Maybe it's just something I'm noticing about myself recently. I guess tonight.
I'm the same way.
Isn't it weird?
Yeah.
Like something's going on to where it just seems.
Sports is the same way as me. Religion, sports.
What do you want to talk about? Dolphin pussy all day?
I could talk about dolphin pussy all day. What do you want to know?
I think it's funny, dude. I mean, yeah. I mean, it just needs I think you could get a better example of what you could say, and you just try different ones. You know what? Because when you drop a punchline on them, they got to digest it. Now you got them overthink it. You know what I'm saying? It's even your joke is that, but I think it's a funny premise. I like it.
How long you been doing stand up?
I'll be like 3 years in November.
You've lived in LA the whole time?
Yeah.
And
You're funny. I think he's got good stage presence.
yeah,
too.
I think so too. Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
Have you been single the whole time?
I had a girl when I first met her, then that kind of just fizzled
So you're
out.
just tapping ass right now?
Trying to.
How's it going for you?
Got your good weeks and bad weeks, you know? Sometimes.
I love that. Good instead of good days and bad days, it's either just weeks of good or
Yeah,
weeks
like
of bad.
There's droughts. I respect the drought.
This guy does 1 week stands.
Droughts are good, man.
Because like when you don't fuck a girl for like a month, there's a lot more pretty girls around.
Now, do you get when you start getting really bad? Do you bang fat chicks?
Dude, slump busters, yes.
Yes, dude.
You have to.
It's good to see guys are doing that.
Slump buster.
Slump buster. How old are you?
26.
Yeah, man. Back when I lived in Vegas, man. Oh, Jesus Christ! I go 2 weeks. It's like I'm just crushing pigs.
Really? Oh yeah.
What is wrong with you kids?
I'm talking about, baby.
I don't care.
That's what it is.
Sometimes you gotta do that, bro.
That's where you do it, Vegas.
You do it dude. Get it. You know what, man? Sometimes you just gotta.
He knows.
Because if you haven't been laid for a while, girls know that. It's in your eyes.
Fat chicks in Vegas. This guy goes from blackjack to Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
Looking for pussy.
I like that.
Let's see. Fat chicks or Asian massage parlors for $40.
Doesn't count, dude. It doesn't count.
It doesn't
Paying
count?
for it? Nope. There's something about your soul that just eases it when a girl gives it up.
Is it the Cool Ranch Dorito flakes all over your chest when you're done?
No, dude. It's paying for a hand job, which I'm not against.
I didn't say anything about paying.
It's
for
just
it.
not the same thing, dude. When a girl looks you in the eye and says,
Right.
"You can be inside me," that means something.
It's the thrill of the hunt. And
Right?
granted, you have to take down a slow one every now and then. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes I want an easy kill. I don't want to chase the gazelle all over the
Right.
place.
Right.
I just want crush the old turtle just walking around. Yeah.
Right. Plus, they love it. They appreciate it.
They work way harder.
They want you to.
They're all about repeat business.
Yeah, exactly.
They want a good Yelp review. You know what I'm saying? She may be big. She crushes dick.
Right.
Yeah, but they're also the ones that try to get pregnant.
Well, they already.
What?
You got to watch out
Not
for the
necessarily.
slow ones.
Really?
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
They haven't got laid in 2 years. You probably were the first person to fuck them in 2 years. They're going to try.
Dude, why do you? No, dude. You don't think fat chicks get laid?
Sam likes a girl that he can pound and then go get ice cream with her afterwards.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know why that's a bad thing. Who wants to bone bones? Not this guy. Give me some pushing. I want to go top rope. Bam!
He's a chubby chaser.
Thank you.
There you go, Iron Patriot.
The human hashtag over here.
Straight from Caddyshack, everybody.
Good job.
All right,
Thanks,
there he
man.
goes, Matty Chimebor, at Matty Chimebor. Put your hands together for Zane Hellberg.
Zane!
Good fucking evening. So life is all right. Me and my girlfriend are gaining weight together. It's bad. I think we've got a combined 50 pounds on us right now. It's causing fights with little fucking cherubs. She motorboated me the other day. That doesn't resonate with you.
They're dead on
She
the
put her
inside.
head in between my breasts. We were in the shower together with our fucking fat, disgusting bellies just rubbing together, and her boobs are getting bigger, so she gave me the little the squeeze, and I, for whatever fucking reason, squeezed back, and she just went for it, and it was the worst fucking day of my life. We were just broke and fat and angry and starting fights. Like the only thing we have left is pregnancy. All right, that's it. Thank you. That was really good.
Let me tell you something.
I thought that was great.
That's the set of the night, in my opinion,
Yeah,
so far.
yeah.
Because
I like
it's such real, honest, true self-deprecation, and it's stuff that nobody wants to talk about, and you're just coming out and owning it, and it's fucking hilarious. I found myself laughing throughout almost the entire thing. I love everything about it. And that is a great fucking thing to be able to own. Because
those are great jokes that you could also go on. Sorry.
Right. One more thing, and especially that'll always resonate in this tough economy where people are struggling and they do just want to. Everybody wants to be healthy, and everybody's poor, and it's just everything that you're saying resonates with just about everybody. And I think it's just great and real, and you can't beat it when it's both real and connective, and people can relate. So
It's always great to have
Awesome.
a joke like that.
Thank
A really easily digestible joke.
Hey, wait, where are you going? We haven't gotten to the really, really bad news yet. No, I'm kidding. There is.
No, I have not. I think it's a funny joke. I thought it was, cut down and it's fast and
Right.
it would work probably everywhere.
Right.
And those are good to have, a couple of those jokes.
Yeah.
So then if you want to go do all the more smart, all the more like wordy jokes where you want to go, hey, look how fucking smart I am. You can do those too, and you have a couple of those that are just really great. Fucking boom, boom, gonna kill anyone. You can walk up on stage anywhere, do that, open with that joke, and it's gonna kill. That's a great fucking joke.
Thank you very much.
And then you can really run with that ball and write it afterwards as something that starts like, and I know a lot of people find it strange that I called my girlfriend fat, and then you can get into a whole nother premise by delving back and then coming back again, because that's its whole other thing is, it's what you fell in love with, it's whatever that whole thing is. I mean, that's not even a tag it, that's just a whole new premise, that you can have from there about saying that your girlfriend's fat, because that sounds like a whole nother great joke.
I love it.
I love it too.
I want
Zane
to titty
Hellberg.
fuck you.
Thank you
At
very much.
Zane
Thank you.
Hellberg. Boom. I love that.
I want to titty fuck you.
That's really funny, real shit. I love it. All right, put your hands together for Jem. Jem ain't getting blacklisted. He's here. Live in the flesh. Hippie.
Y'all ready for this?
Oh, shit.
Sam got excited.
Come on, sports jock.
Hi, Belly Room. Hey. My name is Jem. That's Gem. What was your name again? I'm a little rusty at this. I mean, not like if I penetrate you, I'm going to give you tetanus. But, you know, it's been a while. I moved out here 16 months ago to Los Angeles, living in Los Angeles. When I first got here, I was living in Beverly Hills. It was in my car. But when you're living in your car, you know, people mess with you once in a while. One time, this guy was like, I was walking my dog Curly, and this guy was like, hey, why don't you get back in your clown car and get the hell out of here? And I was like, sir, it may be a clown car, but it is a rodeo clown car. And then I got back in my car, set his mailbox on fire, and got out of there. Yeah. All right, my name is Jim. That's G-E-M. Thanks.
I don't know where Tony went.
He had to snap one off, he said.
Yeah, the jerk went off.
Snap one off.
That's so funny. By the way, you hitting on her, I imagine that's what every Renaissance festival must look like. The joke's good. I think you got to just find a little tag. I mean, this room is like this is a morgue.
Pretty much.
But I think it's a funny joke. I think it's funny, dude.
Yeah, I mean, your bit was cute where the Beverly Hills one, I was like, like bump bump type thing.
I had to pee so bad.
I did the joke you wrote me last year.
I did it. I wrote you a joke?
Yeah, the rodeo clown, the rodeo drive.
How'd it go?
It went all right. They liked it. Yeah,
I loved it.
Yeah, they liked it.
Well, look at you pulling a little trick on me.
Yeah, but you got me back because you weren't here for it. I was like,
because you did it, Joe.
How long you been doing comedy?
16 months.
Oh wow! Look
You
at
moved out here to be a comedian?
Yeah.
That's cool. What'd you do before that?
Grew marijuana.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, thank you.
I feel bad. They're legalizing weed. It's like, what are drug dealers going to do now?
I know.
Like, where's that
Molly,
skill?
Molly,
mushroom.
Oh yeah.
Mushrooms.
They just moved to the next thing.
Molly, dude?
No.
Cigarettes.
I did 35 months in prison in England for Molly. So
Really?
Yeah, you guys
did
don't want to do
35
Molly.
months in prison for
In England.
Molly?
In-
That's what you should be talking about, dude.
Methylene
Your
dioxy,
fucking
methylamphetamine.
car in Beverly Hills. It's funny. That's the most
I had a
interesting thing.
minute. That was my minute one.
I don't give a fuck. You did. That's all you gotta say. I did 35 months in prison for Molly. Good night.
How much Molly
That's
did you
the
have?
Baddest motherfucker here.
Well, the thing about England is they
you sure
busted
you
me
just
with
didn't-
92 pills of ecstasy, right? And they took me and then they took my passport and they let me go.
Right.
Why do I
And then
ever
I
think-
went out, and then they came and got me 6 months later. They found me because I absconded.
I don't know.
And
35
they
months.
found another 230 pills. So
Oh shit!
Jesus.
Well, I guess you're gonna be
Is
having that much.
British prison like Clockwork Orange? Just a bunch of gangs with fucking top hats and
no, they gave you tea every day. It was really mellow, actually.
really?
Yeah, it was.
That's what you got to talk about, dude.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
nobody's talking about that.
Exactly. 35 months in a Britain prison? Really?
Yeah.
Nobody
Wandsworth
talks
and,
about that, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
and all you got to do
Jesus.
is take everything that people know about prisons and make it British prison, and
Yep.
you'll be crushing it.
Yep. Make a Downton Abbey reference.
The Iron Patriot agreed as well.
Talk about the
A
tea.
lot of people are homeless, but not many people have done that.
Yeah, I mean,
A lot
I
of
think
people
that'd be
don't.
great.
Yeah, I agree.
35
How polite are prison rapes in Britain? Good day, sir.
Never got raped
Today I'm
once.
going to be entering your
That's
arse.
that's 3 years, right? Just under
1
3
month
years.
shy of 3 years.
You did all the raping, didn't you?
No, there was no raping. No rape.
Yeah, you
Smoked
should-
some heroin
you-
in English prison. That was
really?
Yeah, that was nice.
Are you sure you didn't rape
Best way to
somebody
spend
named
Christmas.
Molly?
Yeah.
Is that how you get 3 years for Molly?
No. Methylene dioxy, methylamphetamine.
Oh my God! Look
And
at
That's
DNA.
what you should be talking about, dude. That's
Okay.
the funny ass
Next
shit.
week. Next week.
There you go.
Absolutely.
And really do the mustache up. It just adds that
Yeah.
kind of like.
Find me some good Molly, because this shit out here in LA sucks.
Yeah. Jem, you're not on Twitter?
Yeah, Gem Funny Fuck.
Funny fuck?
At Jem Funny Fuck. There you
They
go.
gave you that?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Jem.
Thank you.
That's G-E-M Funny Fuck. All right. Put your hands. Okay. Put your hands together for Hanok. Here he is. I love what's going on here.
So guys, I love Match.com. Match.com, they say that 1 in 5 marriages start online. But I also read that 1 in 7 cases of sexual abuse start online too. So I did the math, and it turns out there's a chance of 1 in 35 of being raped by your soulmate.
It's a good joke.
Those are good odds. Those are good odds. So I have a tip. If you're doing online dating, and as a guy, you got to be creative if you want to stand out. Like I messaged this tall girl with beautiful legs, high heels, childbearing ankles, and I messaged her, "What do you like to do on your free time other than work on those legs?" Because chicks dig compliments. So I messaged her again. I messaged her again, and I said this time, "If we went out on a date, and you wore your highest heels, how tall would you be?" See what I did there? I get in her head. She can see herself standing next to me, wearing her highest heels, showing off her legs, feeling sassy. She didn't reply, and that's okay. She's playing hard to get. So I knew I had to close the deal with a classic line.
There you go. Hand knock.
I didn't want to cut him off, but then it wouldn't be
Let me
fair,
ask you,
but-
is it hard dating in a country where women have rights?
No, in Colombia, women can vote.
Oh, they can, okay.
Yeah, they can.
Since
1957.
Sounds like you've been asked that before.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Isn't that crazy that women used to not have the same rights as us, and we used to throw them around and drag them around, and they had to clean and.
Yep. It used to be a cool place to live.
Yeah, right. That's so weird, though, that we actually. I mean, I guess it's like just as like racist people, like the blacks and the whites.
Yeah.
But yeah, it makes you think, huh?
What are you thinking?
I don't know.
You thinking about trying to make it so that they can't vote again?
Yeah. No.
Start a.
I'm cool with that.
It's just weird to me thinking about that. I was just thinking. I saw a documentary recently. It was an old documentary. And the guy treated the woman like shit, and it just freaked me out. I was like, "Holy shit! Oh wait, this is an old movie." So.
Yeah, I love. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the old commercial highlight reels where it's like coffee commercials and shit. Like, this is the worst cup. It's like a nice wife like walking around. She's pouring her husband coffee. He takes a sip. All these commercials used to be like, "This is the worst coffee ever. What's your problem, you idiot?" There's like all these old commercials, and that just used to be how they would sell shit. It's like, yeah, I want the other coffee. My wife needs to stop sucking at things. It's pretty interesting.
I miss those days. I like that you I think it's a funny joke. I don't know.
What
I
was
guess
it
you
again?
didn't
It
get the
was online
finish, so I
dating?
didn't get to hear the big punch. What is the
Yeah.
big punchline?
No, the big punchline is that the next one, the final line is, "So what are you wearing?" So guys, that's how you do it. That's how you freak bitches out. She blocked me. I cannot online date her, but that's pretty much it.
So you're stalking.
Yeah, kind of.
I think it's funny.
Right.
I mean, it's funny. I like it. It's good.
You could even make that block thing. Ladies and gentlemen, the great Don Barris is here, everybody. Ding Dong Show starting in T-minus 20 minutes, everybody. The longest running show here at the Comedy Store.
What's a twist you can
All right, well, so we got to get the last person up. Hey, thank you very much, man.
You
That
were
was
great,
awesome.
dude.
Yeah.
You were great. Am I sucking at this?
No, it's amazing.
Oh.
Dude, you're fucking killing. What are you talking about?
I don't know how
I
this
know it's
normally
different.
goes.
Oh, you want to? Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the comedians through the bucket that we were able to get through. Put your hands together for them, everybody, this week. Very, very exciting. And right now we are going to switch it over back to our running storyline. Are we just bringing her up to do
Yep.
comedy?
You ready to do a
Come
minute?
on. Put your hands together for her Death Squad debut and the debut of her work on Kill Tony here on episode 5.
She's already a
with Sam
comedian. She's
Tripoli.
getting fucking drunk before the show. She'll be drunk after the show.
Put your hands together for everybody. It's Kim Congdon. Here she is. Kimberly Congdon.
Hi, y'all.
What's up? I'm from Florida. I just did my first stand-up. I think they said that earlier tonight. Like my first time ever. My mom is Puerto Rican. We grew up real poor. Like I'm familiar with the way I don't know the difference between good milk, expired milk. It all tastes the same, you know. Growing up poor, we didn't have like the stuff white people had. We didn't fucking eat hummus and pick fruit and have fucking bottled water in the fridge. My mom didn't know what grade I was in, you know, like shit like that. So it was good to have white friends. I feel like that's something you need in your life when you don't have white people around. And it was always cool going out to dinner with my white friends because their parents would order appetizers. And that's something I never got. Like, that is insane. Like, you can eat before your fucking meal, and you don't have to split your plate. That's crazy.
Is that the same? Okay.
There you go. That was good for your first time. Well, first
Oh, yeah.
day.
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
I love it. That's awesome.
I think it's funny.
It's a pretty easy fix, in my opinion. The way to get a big pop off that would be to move the word appetizers to the end of it. You know what I mean? You start it off with appetizers, and then you explain why that is. Instead, I would say, you know, when I hung out with my white friends, we had something that we never got growing up the way I did, and that one thing, you know, in this way it pops because it sneaks in. You're sneaking in a punchline in the front instead of it coming at the back.
Cool.
Off like a Patriot, I want to hear your 10 cents on the on the new.
Have you done theater or anything?
No, I'm at school right now. I'm doing my outside concentration is theater. I did my.
Hold on. What? Your outside concentration?
Yeah.
Is that a new thing?
Yeah, it's like a minor, I guess.
But why do they call it outside concentration?
Yeah, where the fuck are you going to college?
University
Nazi
of Florida.
Germany?
Yeah,
I'm a gator.
if you were to listen to like what you did, also there was a lot of parts where you're like, you know, we didn't have, you know, things in our fridge and this and that. Then you can give an examples like in our fridge we kept our animals, you know, or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's great for first time.
First time,
That's pretty
awesome.
bad fucking ass.
Yeah.
Well, what's your favorite appetizer? You like potato skins, fried cheese?
I love potato skins. Yeah.
Are you hitting on her?
I'll take you to the Olive Garden.
That's right.
I love you, Iron Patriot.
He's great, right?
Yeah, it was good, man. You did great.
That's awesome.
All right, we'll see you next week. Can you be here next Monday?
Sure.
All right.
So
Work
she's
on that
now
shit.
closing out the show all the time?
That's right.
She's out?
Until Sarah's off probation, decided at a later date. Plus, we do know that. What's that? She missed her spot last week. Oh, see, now I could tell by the attitude that she doesn't realize what she's done wrong, so you can
No,
extend
she
it
does.
another week guaranteed. What was that, Don? You know what that horn means. That means probation just got extended, everybody. Oh, I was putting money in my fucking meter.
Oh my God, I had to do it.
What do you,
It's a minute. You would have been a minute late difference.
Is that what you're going to tell Letterman? Is that what you're going to tell Letterman when you miss your spot on Letterman? Oh, I was putting money in my fucking meter, David Letterman. It has nothing to do with what time we start. It has nothing.
The show starts when we start the show.
Yeah, you're trying to
Do you have
rationalize
any friends?
things.
Any friends?
You know how much a parking ticket is? $40. You know how many people would pay $40 to be on the show every week?
A lot.
A lot.
Just 2 people would do that.
2 people.
Okay.
That's $80 though.
All right.
30 seconds each.
Here's the thing. She might be a superstar. She may never relinquish this spot. But you're going to have to wait. How bad do you want it?
Luckily for you, best case scenario,
She could be the Lou Gehrig.
she has to go back to college in a month or 2.
I do.
So, hey.
Where do you go to college?
University of Florida.
Wow, that's great. Go Gators.
A chomping gator.
Unless she gets pregnant. Hey.
We'll see what happens. I love the mini rivalry that we've built between
I know, these
Sarah
poor
and
girls.
Kimberly. It's like, who's going to win, the gator or the cougar? I'm
she's
just
not a
kidding.
cougar.
You're a young cougar. Oh, you're so offended. I love it. I love.
Oh,
look. Now
weight joke.
Oh, you really burned me on that one. What are you right for the roast or something? Oh my God. Anyway,
Kim,
fun
good
show.
job. Yeah, Kim, good job.
Condon. That's
That was great.
on Twitter again. What is it?
Kimberly Can.
Can. C-A-N?
C-A-N.
C-A-N.
Kimberly
Kimberly
Can
Can.
with a K. Is there an E-Y or just Y?
L-Y.
L-Y. Kimberly Can. C-A-N. At Kimberly Can on Twitter. Get into the drama. Tell her how you feel. Get into at
Great
Sarah
show,
Dresses. Bash her for missing her spot.
And who knows, maybe we'll throw in some challenge things that maybe she can get involved with to sabotage. Maybe we have a sabotage
It's true.
aspect of it.
We'll figure this
We'll
out.
figure
We
this
have
out.
Or some mud wrestling.
Mud.
Oh, there you
come
go.
on, Iron Creepy.
the iron. What is he? The head of insecurity here.
Head of insecurity.
It's been so much fun. Sam Tripoli, you are unbelievable. I knew when I came up with this format with Brian that I could not wait to get you on this show, and my God, am I so excited about it.
I want to kill myself.
Such a funny job. Listen to everything that Sam does. The Punch Drunk podcast. Go on, Sam.
I hate life.
Light it up. The Naughty Show's
The
coming
Naughty
up.
Show, Punch Drunk Sports. Check them all out. iTunes, Stitcher.
Sam Tripoli on Twitter is the big one, right?
Thanks for having me here, guys. You guys all did great. You're all very funny.
Sam Tripoli. Follow at Comic Patriot on Twitter. He's here every week, lighting it up, literally. I'm at Tony Hinchcliffe on Twitter.
And
Tony
I'm
Hinchcliffe.
Red Band.
Yes, of course, the one and only Red Band. Thank you as always. So much fun. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. Come back next week and
I
get
love
on this
it!
show. Kill Tony.